Alright guys, good afternoon. My name's Brandon, and I got a little review for you of the things I keep in my bag, and kind of a review of it. And just so, for those of you that are wanting to get started, or just want some information on some clubs, this should be for you. Alright, start off with putter. I have the Ping Answer 2 Karsten. It's kind of what it looks like from the back right there. I really like this putter. It has no face insert, but I really like it. It's a really solid feeling putter. This one's 34 inches. The grip on it is really nice. It's the toe right there, and it has a really good feel to it. So for those of you like blade putters and aren't wanting to spend $300, this can be a great solution for you. I picked up mine for about 100 bucks. All right, let's continue on to the wedges that I play. They're all the same, but this is the 52 that I have. It's the TaylorMade ZTP wedges. This one is, I don't know if you can see that, but it's 52 degrees with 9 degrees of bounce. I love these wedges. They're lighter. They play a little bit more like an iron. So for those of you like Cleveland, Vokey wedges, these might not be the solution for you. But a really, really, really good part of these wedges is right here. In these two, you can actually unscrew them, and this faceplate comes out. So you can actually put new grooves straight into the wedge instead of having to buy a new wedge. So good solution for those of you who want to spend about 80 bucks a wedge. They're great wedges. They come with the KBS high rev shaft, which are great. They really are. They spin really nicely. All right, continuing on in my bag. My irons are a little bit older, but I love them. I really do. It's the TaylorMade Rack TP irons. These are really great irons. I mean, solid if you like a blade. I have the black and yellow multi-comps on there. Yeah, you can kind of see how thin they are. Sorry guys, I'm doing this on a webcam. That's how it looks sitting on the ground. I mean, they're great clubs. They are. They're solid. You could probably pick some up pretty cheap now. When these first came out, they were about 1,100 bucks for the set. My swing speed's a bit fast, so I have the Rifle 6.5 shafts in there, which are pretty stiff. But definitely something looking into if you're a better player. Alrighty, let's move on. And just so you know, I have those through pitching wedge and through foreign. And on the wedges, I have 58 that's bent to 60, 52, and 56. Let's move on to hybrid, which is something I do love. I love hitting hybrid. So you can tell, 3 hybrid. And it is the new 2011 TaylorMade Rescue. There's a better view of it. It's white. This is not the stock shaft, so don't get any ideas. This is a great shaft, though, if you guys are wanting to spend a little bit of money. It's the Matrix Radix shaft. It's an awesome shaft. I mean, these shafts are one of my favorites. I have the white Tachymat grip on there, which are great. I like the white with the blue with the white. This is adjustable, by the way. If you guys are familiar with TaylorMade's fitting system, you can put it on neutral, right. There's even a TP setting and left. It's great. Neutral, upright. It's a really good system and a really nice hybrid, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, even the stock shaft in them is the Aldolo Rip shaft. I decided to switch mine out. I really like this. But if you guys have any questions, please hit me up about it. I like the way that the white looks against the black face, because you can see you have the white crown and the black face, which looks great. So that's that. I'll move on to 3-wood now. Alrighty guys. Ping I-15. Gotta love it. It's 14 degrees. So for those of you who can actually strike a 3-wood pretty solid, this is the 3-wood for you, or one of them. It is a great 3-wood. A bit of a smaller head shape, but it's nice. It really is. As you guys can see, I have the Pro Force shaft on it, but this is the Tour shaft. As you can see, it's the 79 grain. It's the Tour Stiff. So you can see right there. Great club. Great, great club. If you can find one of these for cheap, I'd recommend you pick it up. It's a great club. Just so you guys know, I'm about a 1 handicap. I was shooting scratch this summer, but I got to a 1. But that's fine. This is a great, great, great 3-wood if you're looking for something solid. It really is. It launches nice, and it's really workable. It's really workable. It's worth it switching from the stock shaft. And yes, I do have the Sergio Bull on my 3-wood. If any of you were wondering. Last but not least, I have the Titleist 910 D2 driver. It's in a 9.5 degree. And right now I have it set on B2, which I like because it's set at 8.75 degrees and the face is pretty much square. It just sets up beautifully. The shaft that I have in here, in case you guys are wondering, is the Diamana Ahina stiff. It's a bit of a stiffer shaft, but for those of you who have a pretty fast swing speed, if you don't feel like going with an X Flex quite yet, even though I'm fitted for an X, I like this. I get a little bit more distance and a little bit more height, which I like. I was at the, I had the Diamana Kaylee 60-gram X Flex in this driver, but I just switched out the shafts. I really like this one. The feel's a little bit stiffer. So for those of you who are looking for Titleist drivers, I recommend going with this. This one doesn't carry as far as the Diamana, but it launches a little lower and a little bit more playable flight for those of you with a faster swing speed. Alrighty guys, once again, you gotta have an alignment stick in your bag. It's just something I use for practice, stuff like that. It's so worth it. You can find them at Home Depot and crap like that. Keep a few towels and stuff like that. I have the Titleist adjustable wrench in there. What else do I keep in here? Oh, and by the way, if you guys are wanting to buy any clubs, what I have for sale right now is the 2009 TaylorMade Rescue with the head cover and everything. And I also have a Adams Speedline F11 3-wood, if you guys are interested. That's in the Stiff Flex with a Voodoo shaft. So for those of you who are interested in either of those, I'm selling them super cheap. Just hit me up and you can have them for all I care. And just so you know, I do have the head cover for the F11. Looks something like that. It's a great head cover, great club actually, just not crazy about it myself. Ball I play. You know, I was hitting the Pro V1. This is what I use for practice right here. The Bridgestone E7. I like them a lot. They fly pretty nice actually and have a good feel to them. But if you guys are wondering, if a lot of you play the Pro V1, what I recommend you do is go check out the Nike 20XI. That is by far one of my favorite ball. It is amazing. So go check that out. And you know what? That's about all I have for you guys. I keep this, my TaylorMade wrench, just in case I need to adjust my TaylorMade stuff. But other than that, that's about it. Thank you guys. Comment, post, whatever. Hit me up. Thank you.